Right. So, do you want to do a Warhammer or Lorehammer? We have about 20 minutes left.
Oh, amazing. I can do a Warhammer Lorehammer. So
I'm going to hide the chat. Okay, right. Hit me with your rhythm sticks.
Okay, sure. So for anyone who doesn't know, wow, that's not where I thought that was going. For anyone who doesn't know, Lorehammer or Yourhammer is an irregular game that Tom and I sometimes play, where we will deliver 2 Warhammer stories, one of which is 100% accurate Lorehammer, the other is made-up nonsense Yourhammer. Can you pick the right one? So I've got 2 tales of Warhammer lore from the book I'm halfway through right now, during the Siege of Terror. So we've got a Titan Princeps. Do you remember the harpoon gun? This thing.
Yeah.
So there's a Titan that's like trying to. There's been a big battle and a kind of a rout, and everyone's like retreating and reforming lines. They're trying to go up this like fucked up rubble ruin thing with like every time they take a step, like all the rubble moves, and it's like trying to climb a really steep rocky hill.
Sure.
But Titan-sized.
Okay.
And there's this Princeps driving this Titan who's like, oh my God, we're low power, we've got damaged legs, we can barely climb up this thing, we're about to fall over. But before they fall over, because if they fall, they are flipping and rolling and they're fucked. These boys can't get back. They got no Shremek on this thing.
Yeah, terrible. Okay.
Right. So what they do is they fire the harpoon at like their nearest allied Titan to like steady themselves. As they're about to tip over, they're just like, fuck it! Fire the harpoon and like steady themselves and like crank themselves back up. But the harpoon like goes through the other Titan's reactor and just fucking detonates it. And they have to like, as soon as they've righted themselves, they have to like, that Titan's like, reactor's blown up and it's falling back down the hill and it's going to like drag them down the hill.
Okay.
And they're like, oh no, they have to like detach the whole arm. They have to blow some charges to like detach their harpoon arm or they're going to get dragged down with this other Titan. And the whole thing has been such like a strenuous, like exhausting strain that after it's happened, they're all relieved and they're like, oh, fuck, that was a close one. The Princeps realized that they've shit their pants from all the strain. and the output pipe is blocked. Their Titan's so damaged and battle scarred that they're plugged in by the butt that sucks all the poop out.
Right.
But the poop pump is busted. So now they have to sit in their shit.
Okay.
While all the other Titans are on the Vox going,
hey, what's that smell?
Why the fuck did you just kill our friend? Because that was an allied Titan that they like boomed to stop themselves from falling. And they're trying to like explain themselves while sitting in their own shit.
Okay.
That made me laugh. I thought that was a good one.
Okay. Right.
So that's one story.
That's one story.
The other story is courtesy of our good friend.
Yeah, fucking Arkhan Land.
Arkhan Land. He's back, baby.
Hate that guy.
So, Arkhan Land is accidentally in the middle of a battle. And luckily, he's got his mega pistol from the dark age of technology.
Sure.
And he's about to get like jumped by this like space marine who's going to mess him up. And he's like, poof, super mega dark age pistol to the face, and it just one-shots this dude. And then he runs away some more, and he gets knocked over, and he drops his gun, and he loses it.
Oh, no.
He's like, oh, no, that's literally the only thing I've got. I'm not like a fight man. I'm a think man. And he starts like running away and crying. And then like a world eater is like, blood for the blood god, and like comes up to him and starts like getting ready to chainsaw him. And then just before he gets chainsawed, his little monkey friend like jumps out of nowhere, picks up his gun, and blows this world eater's head off. And then he says, blood for the machine god. As his monkey blows this fucking Chaos Marine's head off with a super pistol.
Why? I hate that. Okay, well, that's fucking stupid.
So there we go.
When you search Arkhan Land, we come up
We come
pretty,
up, don't
pretty
we?
high up.
Yeah. Look at those nerds.
Look at those fucking nerds. Okay, right. The first one does have poo in it, which instantly makes me want it to be true. Like, that feels like it's a stupid fucking story. Like, maybe it's true that you just bolted on, they shit themselves, is what I can believe. Mm-hmm. I can imagine that being the thing. That you're just like...
And then the pipe breaks.
And the pipe breaks, they pooped their pants. And they have to
I think they shat so hard they broke the pipe.
So much poo-poo came out.
Because it was a real, like, clench moment as they were, like, pulling themselves back up the mountain.
Whereas the other one, the fucking monkey getting the gun. So I know he does have a monkey.
And there he is.
That has like a poison scorpion tail. Mm-hmm. And like that line is fucking stupid. But I kind of can see someone being like, this would be so cool. Yeah. The shit one can't be real. Although if this book only... When did this book come out?
Like a month ago.
See, that means it would have evaded, like, my frantic shit searching. Because I feel like, you know, it's hard to get a good 40k shit story past me.
Yeah, well, we've done extensive research.
Like, I've done perversely way too much research into that. But you could just be, like, zhuzhing this up. Like, it could just be like, oh, when they, like, blew up the things, some of the life support systems got damaged.
Oh,
and
okay.
Like, do they actually shit their pants?
Yeah, there's literally a broken shit pump that doesn't work, and they have to sit in their shit.
Okay, which is great. Yeah. It can't be real, can it? It can't be. It would be too good. But in turn, you were excited to do a Yourhammer or Lorehammer, so it means that maybe the poop story is true. If you read one that would instantly be like, I've got one, I've got a good...
But they're both classics, right? There's a poop story and an Arkhan Land's monkey story.
Oh God, which I hate.
They're two of my favorite recurring memes.
It's just fucking stupid things. Yeah. They feel like they could both be true. I can't really see that line, blood for the machine god. That seems... so bad, but I don't want to lose to a poop story, so I feel like I have to choose it as a defense. So I'll never live it down if you get a good poop story past me. No, I'm gonna say I believe the monkey one is real. They're both good stories. You've done very well. I think the monkey is real, and the fucking... Oh, it seems like such a dumb thing. Like, whoa, Arkhan Land's about to die, and then, pew, the monkey fucking does it. I hate it. I hate that one more. Fuck it. Poop. Give me poop story. Poop is real. It has to be poop.
You've gone back and forth on this.
Yeah,
is that your final answer?
Look, I think the other one is probably more real, but no, I want the poop one to be real. There's no way it can be. I'm choosing poop. I'm choosing poop.
Okay, poop is real?
Poop is real.
Okay, I can reveal to you... You're right!
Oh! No way! Okay. Wow. What the fuck?
Just comes out of fucking nowhere.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Holy shit. You were so close to not picking it, and I was going to sneak a poop story past you.
Yeah, it was just like the other one. It was too, like, no, I just wanted to choose poop because it's more fun.
So Arkhan Land does kill a world eater after he says blood for the blood god, and he does say blood for the machine god.
Yeah,
that's
so
a real lie.
I could believe,
but I made up the thing about the monkey killing him.
Like, but I could still imagine that would happen. Like, you know, I think you had two good stories there. Like, I think Heart of Hearts, I probably should have, if I was playing it legit, probably should have chosen that one. Because I think that was the more believable but the one had the poo in, and I think my meta game logic of you actually being hot to play it was like, okay, he has to have found a poop. He has to have found a poop story. Wow. Okay.
There's so many fucking Warhammer poop stories.
There's a lot. So I'll give you one. I feel like I should have gone first because I only found out that we were properly doing this literally as we were walking into the stream to start.
It's because I read it literally last night. So I thought I've got to get it in while I still remember.
But I have a pair of stories for you.
Ooh.
Imperial Knightspan. That's an Imperial Knight. That's someone that rides in an Imperial Knight.
That is also an Imperial Knight.
Yeah. So when you jump into it, you have to like mind meld.
Yeah.
You have to go through this process where you see all of your everyone who's ever risen in it leaves like their memories in it, and it creates this weird sort of like group. It's like being in the Houses of Parliament where there's hundreds and hundreds of people that are like, it's a little bit of their emotions, and they're all talking to you. Right. And they're all arguing about stuff that's going on.
Shit.
And when you're actually like driving around in it, you will be getting shown like memories that all of them had, things that happened in their lives, how they died when they won a tournament. Their like, best moments. You will also get to see your parents having sex because this is like handed down there hereditary.
Yeah.
And you will see your mum and dad having sex from your mum or dad's point of view.
Wow, so you'll be super into it.
You will be super into it. It's like, Imperial Knight's really into POV stuff.
Right.
Big fan of that. So
holy moly.
That's just like a fun little treat that you get as an Imperial Knight. And it's generally quite uncomfortable, and they don't really talk about it, but they all know that this happens.
Right, that's just part of being a knight.
It's part of being a knight.
Wow.
Was there a naughty Imperial governor, and a Callidus assassin was like, this person's fucking around. We need to like quell them, potentially doing a rebellion. I'm going to consume this drug that helps me like morph my body, and I'm going to eat their child and hold them hostage.
What?
Eat their child and hold them hostage. And then the Imperial governor's like, please don't digest my child.
So what, do they morph their body into like a large snake?
So they can eat the child.
But they don't chew them up. They swallow them whole.
Swallow the child whole.
Hold them in their enlarged body.
Whole child in their body, and then say, are you going to rebel? And then the person's like, please don't digest my child. I won't rebel. And they're like, good job.
But the child, how old is the child?
Like an infant. Like it's like a young child.
So it couldn't fight its way out of the stomach.
Couldn't fight its way out. But I'm going to say more than a mouthful. Like big enough that you're like, okay, you've got to have some.
So dumb. I mean, I guess technically, I don't think you can polymorphine that much. Like, I know that when Callidus assassins can change their shape and change their body with the drug, but if they want to become something extra weird, they also need like surgical adaptations.
I'll say this isn't just polymorphine; it's another drug.
Oh, okay. Because it always says like if they want to become like a gene stealer hybrid or like an orc or something that's quite a bit bigger than a human, they can't just take polymorphine. They need like surgical implants and other shit to do it. So I guess either there's this other magic drug that lets them do something like that, or they didn't really change their mass. They just kind of hollowed out a space in the middle
to hold a child in and scare the governor.
Wow. I feel like an Imperial assassin has that on the list of ways to intimidate a governor.
Yeah, number one, eat child.
Eat child. There's just so many other things that make you like you're just there with this massive fucking stomach. Like, I don't feel like you're going to be very nimble or even intimidating as this kind of like distended, like bulbous chest hanging out. It's fucking insane. There's far better ways they could have done it. That doesn't mean it's not true.
If I'd eaten your child, would that not stop you wanting to do a rebellion?
I guess it would. I mean, there's no arguing with results.
So,
Fucking hate it. Now, the first one, I know that they do have like this kind of shared consciousness thing. Like when a knight dies, it leaves like an imprint of itself in the knight, and the new knight gets like the combined wealth of experience and trauma of its previous owners. Now, I'm wondering if you've just extrapolated that means parent sexy POV, or if it's explicitly stated. I don't know which one that is. I think if you've just extrapolated it, then that one's true, and the other one's made up. But if we're saying it is explicitly stated...
Okay, what if I was like, it is, without saying exact words...
Yeah.
Like
Heavily
it is
implied.
Implied to a point
Not just
where
you've imagined this is possible.
No, implied to a point where you know what they're talking about
Right, but
without
they don't actually say it.
that level.
Okay, that makes it a harder call then. They're both weird things to put in a fucking book, aren't they? Let's just face that. Like, why? Why would either of those things happen? I know you've just read a book about Imperial assassins on a night world, so oh man, and it's not that old a book.
No.
So we're not talking like weird old lore time. We're talking new weird lore.
We're talking new weird lore.
Oh. I'm going to say the second one's true, purely because I think it's too weird for you to make it up. But I think they both sound fucking weird, and I don't want either of them to be true.
Okay.
But they are also both quite possible to be true. But I think you wouldn't have made up the thing. I think the other one sounds more made up by you.
Okay.
That's my guess.
You're right. Yeah, a Callidus assassin did hold a governor's child hostage by eating them, and the governor gives up the rebellion.
Wow.
Does it help if I tell you that this is an Ian Watson book?
Is it?
That he had written.
Oh, so it is an old book.
So it is an older book, and that was one of his. And yeah, Imperial Knights, no, they don't have. You don't get to see your parents have sex.
Maybe you do.
Maybe you do.
But they haven't mentioned it.
They haven't mentioned it yet, but you get a lot of these other memories. And
I mean, it might be in there somewhere if you really dig for it.
oh yeah, if you start like asking them. But
If you're Tom Hazel as Night Pilot.
oh god, it's just not. It's not the one.
Oh wow.
But yeah. So good job.
Wow, that was fun. I like Lorehammer or Yourhammer.
It's good. It only comes out as a treat.
Yeah.
Where people have been very well behaved. And
You got to earn your treat.